Okay, this is Janine again. The meeting is live streaming. You can start whenever you're ready.
Good morning. Janine, are you going to start us?
Ashley will.
Ashley, okay.
Okay, Cheryl, you just need to call the meeting to order and then ask the clerk to call the roll.
Morning, the Community Development Account called the meeting Monday, October 19th, 2020. Ashley?
Calling the roll, Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones is absent today. Ms. Stevens,
Present?
Ms. Simon,
Here.
Mr. Gallagher,
Here.
Mr. Brady. Mr. Brady is absent at the moment. We have a quorum. Also like the record to reflect that council members Conwell and Miller are also in attendance.
Okay. What is up first on our agenda?
Public comment. We didn't have any public comment submitted for this committee today.
Okay. Next, do we have a review of the minutes?
Correct. We just need approval of the minutes.
Move to approve.
Motion to approve the minutes by Simon.
Is there a second?
Yes, I think Mr. Gallagher seconded.
Okay. Thank you. If there are no objections, I move that approval has been moved. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? No further objections. The minutes are approved. Were there any matters referred to this committee this morning?
Yes, resolution number 2020-0216, authorizing an amendment to the certain casino revenue fund loan agreement in the amount of $4 million by and between City of Euclid as borrower and County of Cuyahoga, Ohio as lender, dated September 10, 2018, as authorized by resolution number 2015-0171, dated November 10, 2015.
Okay, do we have a brief presentation by staff? Would you give that better?
Yes, Cheryl, I can, Councilman, I can provide a brief overview. Good morning, council members, Trevor Mackler, council staff. To provide some context to this request, I wanted to provide you with a quick background. In November 2015, County Council approved a $4 million casino revenue fund loan to the City of Euclid for phase 2 of their waterfront improvement plan. Out of the $4 million, $2 million would be a forgivable loan, and the other $2 million with a loan of a 3% interest rate would be paid ongoing through 2034. The city reached out to Councilwoman Simon about reducing the 3% loan to a 0%, so 100% of the principal would be paid without further interest. Councilwoman Simon asked staff to prepare the legislation, and we worked with the Department of Development to come what is before you today. If this legislation is approved, this would save the City of Euclid over $500,000, which would be used for future capital improvements on the waterfront project. To date, the city has paid approximately $44,000 in interest, which will remain with the county. We have representatives from the Department of Development as well as the Mayor of City of Euclid to answer any questions that you may have.
Mayor, I'd like to extend courtesy to you to speak first, please.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for your consideration. I'm Kirsten Gale. I have the great honor to be the mayor of the City of Euclid. And hopefully you're all familiar with this project. If you're not, I would certainly extend an invitation to provide you with a personal tour at a time that would be convenient for you. We are so excited about this project, and it would not have been possible without the county's leadership really to provide us the loan to make this happen. And so I do want to thank our County Councilwoman, Sunny Simon, for her leadership and her advocacy on behalf of the City of Euclid. This project really is a transformational project for our community. We're a lakefront city. We're a first ring suburb. We've experienced some disinvestment, but this investment that we're seeing now on our lakefront to really open up access to the lakefront, to our community, has brought a tremendous amount of interest, has brought tremendous amount of investment in our downtown area, in our housing market. We're seeing new investment in businesses. And I think a big part of that is because we now are really embracing the lakefront like never before. We're also thrilled to sort of be the precedent setter. So really happy that the county now is looking to build off of what Euclid has been able to accomplish, and NOACA is looking to build on what we've been able to accomplish by looking and developing plans to open up the lakefront or really utilize the lakefront in a new way across the county. Why we're asking for forgiveness on the interest is primarily because we're still raising money for the second part of this phase. We're just about substantially complete with the first part of this phase, which is 1,000 linear feet of a multi-purpose trail along the shoreline. It incorporates erosion control as well as restoring some of the natural habitat. It really, and especially during COVID, has allowed our community the opportunity to come down in a safe outdoor environment and experience the beauty and the joys of being on the lake. The next phase, our city council has authorized with the money that we have in hand, which is $3.6 million, to complete this phase. So we want to take the trail to its eastern end, and then the other part of the plan includes a paddlecraft beach and upland improvements to create a park and some public space to really complete the plan on both sides. So we are short in the amount of money, and so the hope would be if you're willing to forgive the interest, that money would just go back into making sure this project is complete as it was fully planned. So I don't want to talk too long. I'm happy to talk and answer as many questions as you have, but certainly appreciate your consideration. And again, it really will go to finishing the plan.
Thank you, Mayor. Do my colleagues have any questions?
I have one, Cheryl. Cheryl,
Recognize
Councilwoman Conwell.
Councilman Conwell. Yes,
Mayor,
ma'am, speak.
yes, through the chair to the mayor, is this an existing loan already have?
Yes,
I
Yvonne, it is an existing loan.
Yeah, so County Council approved the loan back in 2015, and it was executed in 2018 when the work actually began. It was from county casino revenue funds, $4 million. $2 million was forgivable. $2 million is a loan that we will be paying back. And this is just asking for forgiveness on the interest rate, which in total is about $500,000. So it is over the course of the loan, quite a bit of money to pay in interest. Our hope would be that we can put that money right back into improvements to finish the plan as it's been designed.
Okay, has payment started already for the payback?
We've
Or is
paid
it
some
just starting?
interest. Yeah, the principal does not start till the project is complete. So that would the estimated completion date right now is December of next year, 2021.
Excuse me, Madam Chair, if I may interject,
Okay,
I'd just
that
like to
helps.
recognize that Council President Brady has been in attendance for the meeting at this time.
Thank you. Any other questions? I see that Ms. Jackson from the Department of Development has joined us. Ms. Parks Jackson, would you like to say anything? Are there any details that we're missing?
Good morning, Council. There are no additional details. There was, in fact, it is a $4 million loan with $2 million was forgivable, and the other $2 million interest bearing. Interest has been paid, as Mr. McAleer indicated, and there's no other details that I think this body would need to make a determination on this issue.
Madam Chairperson,
Councilman Brady.
Good morning, Councilman Brady. The chair
Good morning.
recognizes you.
Thank you. I just wanted to remind everybody, was having a little trouble getting in, which rarely happens, but did. This was the very first project that the casino funds were used for by the council. It is also the largest one that we've ever done, by the way. Councilwoman Simon brought it to us, and it has been very, very successful. It's still in progress, but that's better than some of the projects that we've been working on. And it's turned out to be a big success. It's been a long story. And the fact that the administration has been, well, just say impressed by the project, because they were not exactly impressed initially. So I just think it's been a great project. It's great as a lakefront project, and you know, it's one of the successful projects that the community that we've been able to put in motion with the casino money through now the Community Development Committee that we created after that in order to be able to work on these kinds of issues. So I just want to support the forgiveness of this loan, and you know, the council should feel very good about this successful project.
Thank you, Councilman. Are there any other comments?
Madam Chair.
I do, Madam Chair.
I would like to recognize the councilwoman for this district, Councilwoman Simon.
Thank you. And thank you, Council President, for reiterating some of the history on this project. I have to say that, first of all, I did a tour of the project just recently, and first, it's just absolutely beautiful and breathtaking. I was really overwhelmed and didn't expect this, actually, how great it looked. But that notwithstanding that, this is a pragmatic investment. First of all, it anchors the eastern edge of our county, which is vital to sprawl issues, maintaining population in our county, and really fortifying the edges to make sure that we do maintain stability. This is essential, beside the beauty and how it serves the public. It is that anchor, but also there's an erosion component along the lake. It's just been devastating to the property owners along the edge and to the city. And this private partnership, public partnership, and this model enabled this erosion to be addressed in a way that otherwise it couldn't. It was just the cost of it was overwhelming. So it's really a win-win, triple win with this project. And I really appreciate my colleagues' support in the past, because this was the first venture into the suburbs with casino revenue dollars in a council project, which I hope sets precedent for our council to be able to really utilize the tools we have to support our communities. And I think that's really what the county should be focusing on, is especially in times of COVID and loss of revenue all of our communities are facing. This is really important to the future of the county, and also, of course, to the city of Euclid. And I want to applaud the mayor and her team, who really put this together in a way that I think will shine. So thank you so much.
Madam Chair.
Yes, Councilman Gallagher.
This initially is an exciting project, especially when it has to deal with our great natural resource, the lake. The only concern, and I caution my colleagues, if we go down this path, we have many communities that are going to realize that they can get forgivable loans for half of what they ask. We've been very generous with Euclid, and Euclid has been very cooperative with us with the initial jail project out there, which didn't turn out well. I'll remind council that we forgave interest due or payments due on that loan. And I believe it was around $500,000. So we've been very helpful, I hope, to Euclid. But again, I caution the council going forward. And I don't know if we forgive money anymore. I thought we stopped that. Clearly, this was a 2015 loan. I don't think we do that anymore. We will be back in that practice if we move forward with this. And I just caution that other communities will hold this up as an example. And if we're to be fair and equitable across the line, we need to be prepared to answer for forgivable portions of requested dollars. That's the only thing that I'd be careful of. It seems that as this project moves forward, there's a bigger vision from the administration to move down the lakeside, the lakefront, which I think is unfortunately fool's gold. I think Euclid should concentrate on Euclid. There may be connectivity with Cleveland and the metro parks, but that's just my opinion. But I understand the times are difficult, and especially for inner ring communities such as Euclid. So moving forward with this, I don't really have an objection other than the caution that we are setting a precedent that may deplete our finances in these funds that are so necessary throughout the county.
Is it just me or can no one hear him?
I could hear him.
I can hear him.
Okay.
I heard him.
So thank you. Sorry about that.
Okay. I think that the legislation today is only asking for the forgiveness of the interest.
Yep.
And it was pre-negotiated, the deferral or reduction of a significant piece of the principal. And so today we're just moving forward with a deferral or non-payment of interest. I do understand my council colleagues' moment of concern because he has a keen sense of financial responsibility. But today's request is to forgive the interest rate on this loan to date. Is there anything else that anyone else would like to share? Councilwoman Simon, I see you've taken yourself off mute. Does that mean you'd like to say something?
No, just ready to move this out of committee when you're ready,
Okay.
Madam Chair.
All right, if there are no further comments from my colleagues and no points of information from staff, is there a motion to approve?
I so move.
Second, Brady.
I think we need a motion to move
There
it
is a
out of
motion.
committee to
There's a motion on the floor.
to the full council.
That was what I was thinking. It was a motion
Yeah.
to move it to council.
Yes.
Is that what you were saying?
Yes.
Okay, there's a motion to move it out of our committee to council. And so, Madam,
Ms. Stevens, what would be your
Thank you.
preference? Would that be just for second reading or second reading adoption under suspension of rules?
I don't see why we need to belabor this any longer. Does the sponsoring member of council agree or disagree?
Mr. Chairwoman, this is Trevor. If I could add to that, there is a pending payment that the county has, a pending bill that I believe the county has sent to the city of Euclid. I did kind of get an informal request, I think, from the city requesting that we could do second reading adoption if possible, just so our county books are in line with when the bill is due and the interest could be forgiven for the next payment.
So that would mean we operate under suspension and move this to council as quickly as possible, correct?
Correct, if possible.
Okay. So that's what we meant, Jean. Ashley.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
So if you would, I'm sorry, if we are in favor of this motion, can I hear ayes?
Aye.
Any opposed? This moves forward. Thank you. Is there anything else on our agenda today? I'm looking back at it. I believe all it asks is there miscellaneous business?
No, Madam
If there's
Chair,
no
thank you.
okay, no miscellaneous business. I believe that leads us to adjournment. I want to thank everyone for their participation today, for their time, and staff for their time. For ado, this meeting is adjourned. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. And again, the invitation is open. If anyone would like a tour, please let us know. We'll be happy